Hello, and welcome back to the Dokkan battle video. And to the surprise of literally nobody, it is actually Dirty Fireworks Vegeta being the Dokkan Fest. They did tweet this out on both Global and JP, by the way. So just so you know, again, this is 100% coming on both versions. Let's go ahead and take a look at his details here over on the Global side because it's in English and I can actually read it and we don't actually have to wait for anything. All right. Leader skill, Planet Namek, Gifted Warriors are Inhuman Deeds category. Key plus 3 HP attack and defense 170%, plus an additional HP attack and defense 30% for characters who also belong to the Dragon Ball Seeker or Pure Sand category. This is our literal first ever Inhuman Deeds leader. Okay, well, let's take a look at what this category actually looks like. Planet Namek, Gifted Warrior, Inhuman Deeds. Okay, so Planet Namek, Gifted Warrior, or Warrior, yeah, that's Gifted Warrior on here, and then Inhuman Deeds, or what do they call it on here? It's like Diabolical Villains. Yeah, that's what it is. And then it was Dragon Ball Seekers, and what else? Pure Sands. Okay, Pure Sands. You know who was on that? Namek Goku. All right, let's take a look at this. What is this 200% lead looking at? Okay, both Brawlies. Fantastic. Ginyu, who is good, but again, he's not on. He's not going to be helpful because he needs special post specifically. Yeah, all the Broly's, Namek Goku. Another 200% lead for Evolution Blue Vegeta. Tech Vegeta, okay. King Vegeta, and that's pretty much it. So not a really, and I guess in Broly, I guess. Not a really great 200%, but like, Planet Namek. Well, actually, his team is kind of garbage, no? Yeah, his team's kind of terrible. Maybe it'll get better with some easy A's. Is there any potential super easy A's in here? I mean, besides Broly, no, not really. I mean, Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, which would be fantastic, but all right. Let's see here. Passive skill activates the entrance animation once only. And key plus 3 attack gives 180% for the rest of battle when facing only one enemy at this. Okay, what the hell? Attack and defense plus 50% per key sphere obtained up to 500. What? He's a nuker, but only up to 10 orbs. Randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL excluded to rainbow. So he's a nuker that creates his own orbs. Okay. 30% damage reduction and chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 18% with an AGL key sphere obtained, or 5 or more non-AGL key spheres obtained. Plus an additional chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 30% and an additional damage reduction of 18% when HP is 50% or more. So he's up to what? 48% damage reduction and 48% dodge. Okay. Launches an additional super attack if HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn. Huh? What do you... Wait. Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. Launches an additional super attack. If HP is 50% or less at the end of the turn, plus an additional defense plus 50% and high chance of performing a critical hit from the next turn onward. So wait, so this additional super attack is if he's 50% HP or more, I think? And then with an AGL key sphere obtained, then he gets this. So he has baseline 30% damage reduction, 18% dodge. If you collect an AGL key sphere or 5 non-AGL key spheres, then you get an additional 30% damage reduction and 18%. Or 30% dodge, 18% damage reduction. And then if you're above 50% HP, you get an additional super attack. If you're below 50% HP at the end of the turn, then you get 50% defense and a high chance of critting from that turn onward. So that's like Tech Jiren, which is an annoying ability that he has. After the character performs a super attack 5 or more times in battle, okay, changes all key spheres to AGL key spheres at the start of character's next attacking turn once only. And for the character's attacking turns going forward, randomly changes key spheres of a certain type, AGL excluded to AGL. So he becomes a type and a rainbow orb change. What? He's weird. But you only cap out at 10 orbs. So you want to get this guy 10 orbs for his full passive. Links, Sand Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Brutal Beatdown, Sand Lineage, Prepare for Battle, Fierce Battle. That's actually... Is that better for the Brolys? Right? Is it? So, let's look at the Brolys, right? Sand Warrior Race, Prefer... I mean, yeah, I guess it is better for the Brolys that he doesn't have big bad bosses, but this was a big bad bosses character before, so that's a little annoying. Okay. This is his active skill. Can be activated after performing 4 or more super attacks in battle. Massively raises attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage, and then you get a permanent active skill 50% attack. Okay. This category is Planet Namek, Gifted Warrior, Inhuman Deeds, Dragon Ball Seekers, Pure Sands, Vegeta Family, Planetary Destruction. He's not on a whole lot of teams. Interesting. Alright, what's his super attack effect here? His super attack effect greatly stacks attack and stacks defense. Okay. He's interesting. I don't know where I would rank this guy in terms of TURs. But I think I like Roshi better on paper. This guy's weird. He's really weird. I don't like the Jiren mechanic, right? Where it's based on his HP at the end of the turn. Because Jiren has a part of his passive where I believe he gets an additional, I think it's like 100% defense after, if you're below 50% HP at the end of a turn. And that's very awkward to get sometimes. This is an interesting little card. I don't know how good he is. You don't have to give him crit because he has 50% crit built in. Especially if you find, yeah. He has damage reduction. He has dodge. He only has about 48% dodge chance, but he wants to be getting supers. And he only has the one built-in super. Are you going to want to go additional on this guy to just stack up with him as much as possible, or are you going to want to go dodge? Probably one of the two. Maybe a mix of both. Interesting. Okay, again, his 200% leader is literally awful until he gets some EZAs. This guy could EZA. This guy is not yet. Any of the 3 it's probably gonna be this guy. It's probably gonna be this guy that's gonna EZA with him, and then that's probably why his link set doesn't. Yeah, hold up. Do they have the same links? Sand Warrior Race, Royal Lineage Prodigies, Sand Warrior Race. And this guy's Sand Pride instead. But they have 6. No, they have 5 out of 6 or 5 out of 7. Interesting. Because Sand Pride's not the same thing as Sand Lineage. Interesting. Yeah, this guy's probably going to EZA. Expect that. There is also a banner unit CUI for all the CUI fans out there. Let's go ahead and take a look at CUI, I guess. Planet Namek, 3 key, 130. Sure, whatever. Key plus 3. Attacking defense 150%. High chance of dodge, okay. If HP is 50% or less when receiving an attack, an additional chance to dodge plus 20. So he's at 70% dodge if you're low on HP, for some reason. Plus an additional attacking defense 150% and chance of evading enemies' attacks plus 20% when attacking. And if the target is an attack down or defense down status. Okay. Great chance of launching an additional super attack. Evades enemies' attacks and performs a critical hit within the turn if HP is 50% or less at the start of turn once only. Foresees enemies' super attack at the start of character's attacking turn when there is another Planet Namek category ally attacking. What the hell? So CUI, the first time you fall below 50% HP, he has a guaranteed crit and he's guaranteed dodging. If you're... Okay, after attacking, if you're below 50% HP, then you'll have 90% dodge with CUI? And he has this... Because, like, what are his teams? Hold up. Yeah, you're only running him on Planet Namek, so he's always going to have the Scouter. His links are god awful, by the way. Just want to point that out. So he always has a. He has a Scouter. He has a turn of guaranteed dodge. He has a turn. He has multiple turns of 90% dodge. Interesting. Because keep in mind, right? This when a target enemy is in attacked in our defense down, that'll activate right away if they're in that status when Qui enters the turn. Frieza or not Frieza, Goku and Frieza on their 50% HP turn, they inflict themselves with defense down. So they're gonna proc this for Qui. So he's gonna have this additional 20% dodge before he attacks. And if you happen to just be under 50% HP and it's not the first time you did it, Qui's gonna have 90% dodge. So you can put him safely in front of Goku and Frieza if they're below 50% HP in slot 1. That's interesting. Okay, Qui. I guess Qui's good. What's your super attack effect here, Qui? Greater his attack names for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to enemy and lowers attack because he has a decent super attack effect. The only thing about Qui is, one, his teams are non-existent. It's just Planet Namek, really. And his links suck. But, I mean, Qui seems pretty damn good. Is Qui even on the 200%? No, he's not. Why is Qui not on Seekers of the Dragon Balls? I feel like he should be. Interesting. So Vegeta seems strange. He's a weirdly built unit. The fact that he doesn't have any start of turn stats, unless you proc his intro, is really weird. You know what's actually what actually really sucks? This Vegeta, he's really bad for the 2 new Blue Zone fights that we just got. Because those fights start off with multiple enemies. Right? Against the Family Kamehameha and then the Bio Broly kids. Both those fights start off with more than 1 enemy, so this guy can't activate his intro until you get to the second phase. So you're relying solely on the defense per key sphere, which he needs 10 of them to max out. I think Vegeta is gonna hit really hard, but I'm gonna need to see what his stats look like in game once he has all of his passive up. But yeah, he seems strange, and Qui seems surprisingly really good. Weird he doesn't have big bad bosses, though. I don't know why he doesn't. Well, actually, I do know why he doesn't. It's so that he can link up better with the Brolys and then this Vegeta, who's more than likely going to easy A. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about Dirty Fireworks Vegeta in the comments down below. I think he's weird. Don't summon for him. He's going to be the first character with pity. First DOKKANFEST banner with pity, like regular DOKKANFEST. So keep that in mind. But don't summon on him. But let me know what you guys think about him in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. This guy's odd.